right. Hello, everyone. You're joining me from my partner's apartment today. I am on a quick vacation, but I will be back soon. Today, we are doing chair yoga. Pretty similar routine to what we've been doing. I hope you enjoy. I am going to turn on some ocean waves for us to listen to while we go through this. But this is a time to check in with our bodies, see where we are tense, where we are loose, and stretch out our whole body from head to toe. So I am going to start our sound. And first thing we're going to do is make sure we're well seated in the chair. We don't have to be too far forward, but supporting our body, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. As we inhale, our arms are going to go up, and as we exhale, our arms are going to go down. So first, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Okay, first thing we're going to do to start is, again, we're moving down through our body, seeing where we're tense. We're going to start with some neck rolls. So I'm going to bring my chin to my chest, and I'm going to start rotating my neck to the left. Just going around, letting the weight of my head do the stretching. Slowly, whatever pace feels good for you. Continuing to breathe into these stretches. Last roll all the way around. Letting the weight of our head stretch out our neck. And now we're going to rotate direction, so going to the right now. Breathing into these. And back to center. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some focus stretching in our neck. First thing we're going to do is bring our chin to our chest and just hold it here. If you can feel some tension in the back of your neck, you can gently rock your head back to side. Just gently letting the weight of our head. We don't want to be really scrunching into this. Keeping our back straight is going to help. Just staying here for a moment. And then rotating to the left side, we're stretching this right part of our neck. Again, letting the weight of our head, bringing our ear to our shoulder, keeping that back straight. Remembering to breathe. Rocking my head a little bit if I want to increase that stretch. And rocking all the way back so our nose is facing towards the ceiling. Letting our head hang back and stretching from our chin to our collarbone. Breathing into this. And finally, rolling our head to that last direction. Our right ear is pressing towards our right shoulder. Stretching that last portion of our neck, rocking our head back and forth if we feel like it. Remembering to breathe. And back to center. Next thing we are going to do is move on down to our shoulders. First thing we're going to do is just some rolls forward. So bringing our shoulders around, stretching them out. Whatever pace you feel comfortable with. We're going to switch direction, open that chest out this time. Feeling where we're tense, remembering to keep doing those deep breaths. And now we're going to shake out our head head and shoulders a little bit, we're going to do some tricep stretches. So for this, we're going to bring our left arm out in front of us, and then as far back over our head, so we're sort of grasping the back of our head if we can. We're going to take our right hand, grab our elbow, and just gently pull that elbow in towards our head. You're going to feel this stretch right along the bottom of your arm. This should never be painful, so whatever is comfortable. If you can't bend your arm like this, then a good alternative is to bring your arm up in front of you and pull your elbow towards your chest just a little bit. But pulling that elbow towards my head just a little bit, feeling it right in near your armpit. We're going to switch sides, so let our arms fall, bring our right arm up, over, so it's grasping that back of our head, taking our left hand, pulling on our right elbow just a little bit. You're going to feel this again in near your armpit, your tricep. And if you don't need to pull your hand or pull your elbow using your left, you might just feel the stretch like this and stay here. Don't push yourself. Remembering to breathe into these stretches. Next, we're going to let our arms fall to our sides. We're going to stretch the other part of our arm, the tops and shoulders. We're going to bring our left arm across our body. Use our right hand to gently pull our elbow towards our chest. If you're feeling this stretch without pulling, then don't just rest your hand on your elbow. Stretching our arms. Breathing into this with our back straight. Letting our arms fall and crossing over. So now with our right arm across our body, using that left hand to pull it towards our chest just a little bit. Breathing in. Okay, letting both our arms fall. Now we've done our shoulders and our upper arms. We're going to focus on our lower arms. I'm going to bring my left arm out in front of me. I'm going to put my palm forward. Then what I'm going to do with my right hand is I'm going to grab my fingertips on my left hand, pull those fingertips back slightly. You're going to feel a stretch along the bottom part of your forearm. Stretching out all parts of our arms. We don't want to ignore any part of our limbs. Breathing into this, keeping our arm in front of us straight. Next, we're going to flip our palm so that it's facing our body, keeping that arm straight and pulling on our fingertips. So this is going to stretch the top part of your forearm, opposite of what we were just doing. Letting our arms fall and then switching to that right hand, so palm forward, grasping those fingertips and pulling them back towards us just a little bit. Whatever intensity is good for you, as long as you're feeling it down in this bottom part of your arm. We're going to switch now, so our palm is facing our body. We're going to pull those fingertips and feel it along the top part of our arm. Okay, now keeping our arms out in front of us or closer to our body, we want to focus on our hands now. We use our hands all the time. We want to make sure that we stretch them too. So for this, what we're going to do is it's an active stretch. We're really going to open our hands up as much as we can and then clench them real hard into our fists. Opening them up, stretching those fingers out. You can wiggle them a little bit and then clenching them back. whatever speed you feel comfortable with, whatever intensity is most comfortable. Opening and closing, remembering we're still doing our deep breaths. Okay, shake those hands and arms out. We're going to focus on our back again. So, what we're going to do this time is we're going to bring our chin to our chest. We're going to bring our arms out in front of us, and we're going to push our belly button back towards the wall behind us. So, chin to chest, arms in front. Our belly button is going back. This is called a seated cat. Now what we're going to do is bring our arms all the way around so they're facing behind us. We're going to push our chest out, and our chin is going to go up to the ceiling. This is a reverse of what we were doing. It's called a seated cow. So we're going to hold this for a second and then reverse again. So arms in front, chin going down, our back is arching like that belly button is being pulled towards that back wall. We're going to open up now, so arms are going behind us, chest is out, chin is up. Breathing into these. And switch, so arms in front, chin down, belly button back. Stretching that back out. Opening up. Arms back, chin up, chest out. We're going to do this one more time. So arms forward, belly button back, chin down, breathing in, breathing out. And one last, opening up, arms back, chin up, and chest out. And coming back to center. Shaking it out just a little bit. Now, we've just focused on our hands a little bit. We're going to do it a little bit more, and we're going to really focus on our shoulders and upper back. We're going to interlace our fingers, push them away from us. You're going to feel this in your fingers. You're also going to feel it in your upper back. So, really activating our shoulders, pushing away from us, breathing into this. And then we're going to rotate so that our arms are over our heads as much as we can. If your hands have to come apart a little bit, that's all right, but try to keep them together. Stretching up, up, up towards that ceiling, lengthening our torso as much as we can. One big breath. And out. And our arms can come down. Now, next thing we are going to do is focus on our sides. We're going to take our left arm, bring it up, and then reach across as if we're trying to touch that right wall. While we do this, my right hand can just rest my chair anywhere it would like. We're just looking towards that right wall and stretching the left side of our body. Breathing into this. And back to center. We're going to go the other way. So right arm up, reaching towards that left wall, breathing into it. My other hand can go wherever it would like. Stretching that right side of my body. And back to center. Next thing we're going to do is focus on our lower back. So for this, you can cross your ankles or your knees. I'm going to sit farther on the edge of my seat. I'm going to bring my left ankle over my right ankle or my left knee over my right knee. Now what I can do for this is whatever knee is on top, you're going to take that opposite hand, put it on that knee, and turn towards the knee that's on top. So if my left knee is over my right, I'm going to turn towards the left. Breathing into this, stretching this lower back, trying to keep my legs facing forward while my head is facing the other way. Breathing into this. Coming back to center. Now, we're going to switch. So right ankle over left ankle, or right knee over left knee. We're going to put our left hand on that right knee. We're going to turn to the right. Trying to get our shoulders facing that wall while our legs are facing the front. Breathing into this. Okay, so now we've done our twists. Next thing we're going to do is focus on our thighs. So again, cross your ankles, so left over right, or your knees, left knee over right knee. If you're at your knees, you can even make this a little bit deeper by getting your ankle on your knee. So for me, or for all of us, that'll be our left ankle on our right knee. What we're going to do is put our hands on our ankle and knee, or just our knees. We're gonna lean forward, keeping that back straight. And you're gonna feel this on the underside of your thighs. Breathing into this, we're not leaning all the way over, we're just leaning over to what is comfortable. We should never be pushing ourselves. Breathing into this. Back to center. Now we're gonna switch, so letting our knees fall. Our right ankle up on our left knee. We're gonna put my palms on that ankle and knee, keeping my back straight. I'm going to sit forward just until I feel that stretch in the backs of my legs. And back to center. Now I'm going to focus on my inner thighs, so making sure to sit on the edge of that seat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk my feet outward, whatever angle is comfortable. I'm going to put my hands on my knees, keeping my back straight. I'm going to lean forward just a little bit, and you're going to feel this in your inner thighs. Breathing into this one too. Keeping that back straight while you're doing this. And back to center. Now we're going to focus on our lower legs. So for this, I'm going to sit far back in my chair. I'm all the way back with my back against the seat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my left ankle up, and I'm going to point and flex. Point and flex. If keeping your ankle elevated like this is a little difficult, you can let it fall as you point and flex. You'll still be stretching out that ankle. Breathing while you're doing this. And letting that ankle fall, we're going to lift our right leg. Same thing, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Okay, letting that leg fall. We're going to focus on our ankles a little bit more. For this, I'm going to raise both of my feet up so that I'm getting this little angle in my toes. And then I'm going to rock back and bring my toes in the air. So pointing down, pressing them into the ground, and then rocking back so that my toes are up, my ankles are pressing down. Forward and back. Forward and back, remembering to breathe. Okay, coming back to center. The very last thing we're going to do now is just do a few deep breaths. We've gone from head to toe. We're gonna shake out our body just a little bit, check in with where we're at, how we're feeling. Now we're going to let our arms hang by our sides. As we inhale, our arms will go up. As we exhale, they'll go down. We're going to do 3 deep breaths. So inhale, and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. For this last one, really fill your lungs. Inhale up, exhale down. Get all that air out. Okay, now open our eyes if you have them closed, but that is our chair yoga routine for today. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you're all having a lovely time, and I will all see you soon. Thank you. Do you need to cough?
I need a cough.